Amid an increasingly volatile Middle East, Washington's warning to Pakistan signals a seismic shift in its containment strategy. Rather than relying solely on traditional diplomatic channels, the U.S. has turned to urgent bilateral outreach, with Secretary of State Marco Rubio personally contacting Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif. According to the Washington Post and Reuters, Rubio warned that Iran's nuclear development will not be tolerated under any circumstances and emphasized that Washington expects key regional stakeholders to uphold the global consensus against nuclear proliferation. This conversation wasn't just protocol. It represented Washington's calculated move to enlist Islamabad's influence as a strategic buffer between Tehran and Western powers, especially as military plans began moving into execution phase. Shortly after the call, the Pentagon launched Operation Midnight Hammer, a preemptive aerial strike targeting Iran's nuclear infrastructure, a move aimed at undermining Tehran's uranium enrichment facilities. As reported by CNN and the New York Times, the operation involved two stealth bombers deploying GBU, 57 bunker busters on fortified sites in Natanz, Fordow, and Isfahan. General Dan Kane emphasized that the mission was carried out with surgical precision to avoid civilian casualties while neutralizing Iran's deep underground centrifuges. This marked the most significant U.S. military intervention in Iran since the 1980s, and officials claimed it was launched only after exhaustive satellite surveillance and months of intelligence gathering confirmed the nuclear sites were approaching weapons-grade capabilities. These actions unfolded against the backdrop of Israel's earlier military offensive, Operation Rising Lion, in which Tel Aviv conducted a wide-ranging assault on Iranian military and suspected nuclear zones. Iranian retaliation swiftly followed, with what it called Operation True Promise 3, involving Shahid drones and ballistic missiles that struck Israeli infrastructure, including radar arrays and power grids. Iranian media, particularly Press TV and Tasnim news agency, framed the response as measured but firm, asserting that the strikes were aimed at preserving regional deterrence rather than escalating to full-scale war. As tensions spiked, neighboring powers like Turkey and Qatar urged both sides to de-escalate, worried that the cross-border conflict could spiral into a multi-front regional war. Meanwhile, Pakistan's careful positioning attracted scrutiny from Western analysts. While publicly calling for restraint, Islamabad refrained from endorsing the U.S.